Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into another cryptocurrency video taking a look at one of my favorite low cap meme coins on Ethereum. And it is the US Degen Index 6900 with the golden DXY ticker, which is the same ticker as the US dollar, the fiat currency. And the idea is to flip the dollar with a total supply of 1 billion. A $1 cost per DXY would equate to a $1 billion market cap. This coin is coming up on its 1 year anniversary. So in the meme space, that is some street cred. Almost a year old. Not insanely old, not 2 or 3 years old, but still almost a year old at this point. A market cap of 1.7 million or thereabouts, an all-time high just above $8 million. That all-time high was reached back in the winter. And the reasoning that I like this coin, flip the dollar, a clear objective, and it is part of the stock to meme culture. And it's one of the main stock to meme coins I like. Obviously, you have SPX, you have NASDAQ 420, and you have DXY or the US Degen Index 6900, just like SPX 6900, US Degen Index 6900. And so taking a look at this coin right now, it is sitting at, I don't know why this is up here? Normally they have this on the side. But either way, the coin is sitting at 1.7 million. Honestly, when you look at the chart, not financial advice, possibly a decent entry point if it's able to maintain or hold this local floor that's been developed really since mid-July. It did wick up to around $4 million right now. It is significantly below that at around 1.7 million. It fell to, I guess, 1.5, but probably not a bad accumulation zone when looking at this coin. Going to the daily, you can see the coin did torpedo, like most of these stock to meme coins, all the way down to around 100. What was it? Nah, I don't think it ever went to 100, around 200K. And it has since done almost like a 20x. I mean, going from 200K to 4 million. And we do know its all-time high right there, I believe, is around, I guess maybe it is around 9 million, 8.2, whatever it wicked to. But obviously, the hope is that, if I'm talking about this coin, all of this should become invalidated, and the coin hopefully will go to an extremely high mark. So you can take a look at it. That's the header right there, going to the website. They redid the website recently, I want to say within the past month. Looks very, very clean, very presentable, nice website there. You do have the little video. A lot of these websites to me look very similar, but the tokenomics, 0% fees, liquidity burnt, supply a billion, very standard in terms of that. Taking a look at their Twitter presence, they do have around 1,100 followers on X. I should say X, not Twitter. And they are verified. They're getting not notable engagement, but some okay engagement. I know they have a small team. And to me, this is a coin that I just think can do very well based off of the idea of the stock to meme narrative, the fiat DXY narrative, the US dollar index, the US Degen index, the Degen culture, the word Degen, the vocabulary of it, kind of intertwining that with stock to meme, intertwining it with DXY, and also the clear idea of getting past $1, which is definitely something that's enticing, certainly for a lot of degens who want to see a 300x, a 400x, considering the coin is below 2 million. If you want to get to $1 billion, it's going to be, what is it, like a 500x or whatever it is. I don't know if it'll reach that. You can't really give a prediction in terms of price for coins like this just because who knows? You're throwing a dart at the dartboard. What do you want me to say, $1 billion or 2 billion or something like that? I think the coin can do very, very well. It still has a presence. And look, when you're talking about 11 months old, it's still going. It has a team. It seemingly has, and just like we saw with NASDAQ 420, we're seeing some of these stock to meme coins really pick up. And this is a coin where if you look at its chart relative to where it was, let me zoom it back out, relative to where it was, I mean, this is still a coin that has done around a 10x, almost a 10x since its lows in April. So to me, it's still a very bullish chart, even with the retracement from around 4 million to 2 million. To me, it still is a bullish chart. And this is a coin that seemingly is maintaining a higher mark consistently. Back it had its launch, and like a lot of Ethereum memes, or just memes in general, it has its crazy run up and then it falls off a cliff. Well, this coin has maintained sizable price action that we haven't seen from it in the past. Now, it hasn't been around for that long, but you can understand the idea of, well, if the thesis of SPX to 15, 20, 30 billion works out, some of these coins, like a NASDAQ 420, like a DXY, there's other coins that I like, I get it, but I'm just saying, so these are some of the main coins within the narrative that you could see doing well, and this one is tethered directly to it in terms of the 6900 format. You've got SPX 6900, you've got US Degen Index 6900, and the ticker is very clean, just DXY. And I know there are some people in this, it's not for nothing. There are people that they've got some money, and these are good people that I've seen in this project, and I've heard they've got a good team. And so all of that's to say, I think this coin can do very well. This is a coin I've owned for a while. I've been holding since the winter. And so I'm going to continue to hold, because holding, you've got to, when it comes to making big money in crypto, there's coins that you have to believe in, and it's a long hodl process of many, many months, in some cases over a year. I don't know about this coin, because it is important to, in crypto, make your money. I mean, I think the hope from everyone is that, man, if this coin goes to 200 or 300 million, we'll all have the liquidity to easily be able to DCA out of our positions. Will that actually happen? Who knows? Maybe it'll wake up for one day at like 80 million and then go back down. That's something that could happen as well. Nobody really knows. But the hope is that maybe we'll see this coin really boom, and then it'll be able to hold a market cap of maybe 9 figures. And at that point, you've got liquidity to where you can easily start selling out of your positions. I'm not telling people to sell this coin, not trying to say that, but we do want to make money off of crypto. It is important that, at a certain point when you hit your goal, the idea is to DCA out of position. So for this coin, certainly it's at around $2 million. Obviously, I'm not going to be selling. And this is one of those coins to where if there's this hope that this coin can do very well, 10 million, I'm not going to be selling. 20 million, I'm not going to be selling. Hopefully at 50 million, I'm not going to be selling, right? It's one of those to where we would love to see this coin do extremely well. I've had this coin for like 8-9 months now. I think even longer than that, honestly. And it fits the narrative, and whether or not it flips the dollar, I mean, $1 billion is a ton in crypto for a meme coin. It's a rare thing. It is. But it's going to be a lot less of a rare thing if we do have this blow off top. You're going to see many of these coins do extremely well, and there is a lot of competition in the meme space. Anyone can make a coin now. A lot of that money, a lot of the volume, liquidity is getting sucked up on Solana via Pump Fund and the different ways in which you can launch through Solana. So that is annoying, but that's why I view Ethereum as a separate entity. And even a coin like this, it's been able to maintain for about 2.5 months now. And this is really before we've seen, I mean, when is the last time we've seen a low cap Ethereum coin shoot into the stratosphere? It really hasn't happened recently at all. There's not a ton of money into these low cap Ethereum memes at this point. So it's not like, well, this coin is underperforming relative to all the other coins. I mean, sure, there'll be a new coin on the market that does well and gets a lot of KOLs and gets hype, but it's not like we saw what SPX did last September. We're really not seeing much of that right now. The money, we haven't seen the money flow completely into Ethereum yet, obviously, even with Ethereum back to near its all-time high. Let's compare Ethereum to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has reached 10 new all-time highs during the cycle. Ethereum, you could argue, hasn't even reached a new all-time high, or it's right at it. So what happens when Ethereum finally does start reaching a new all-time high and goes up significantly, if this ends up working out to where the 4-year cycle timing says Q4, Thanksgiving, Christmas, sometime along there, the money flow happens, and the hope is a lot of these Ethereum coins and these teams that have been grinding, it ends up paying off for them. And this would be one of the coins I think is set up just based off of previous knowledge and understanding narratives in the cycle, and the fact that SPX has really the #1 meme coin community in all of crypto. The trickle down within the Ethereum ecosystem, we will see this coin hopefully perform very well. So this is not financial advice, but this is a coin that you start to see it's waking up a little bit. Maybe it's at a local low. Not financial advice, but 1.71 million. It very rarely has gone that low, at least within the past, what is it, 3 months, going back to July? Or that'd be 2 months. That'd be 2 months. Okay. Within the last 2 months. So it's a coin I know other people are talking about, and I talked about it once way back when, maybe like 5 or 6 months ago, but I've still held. I'm holding strong, and hopefully it ends up doing extremely well. And hopefully we get the magic 100 million, 200 million, 300 billion. I'm saying million, not billion. Maybe SPX tries to go to 300 billion. It's not going to happen. There's not enough money in the meme market or just in circulation in general. But either way, guys, not financial advice. Please like the video down below. Thank you for watching.